Right, this is a rainy day vlog today. It's fucking pissing down. It's fucking muddy. And it's fucking windy. Just how I like it. Don't know if you can hear me, by the way, because the fucking wind. Anyway, parked up at the Denbigh Castle. It's the Gwyniau. The background there, I've just walked through the Gwyniau, past the Goblin Tower, and fucking hell, slippy, muddy as fuck. Just making my way to see the river levels. I'm heading towards the local pheasant shoot, which I always have a wander around this time of year. Pheasant season starts in, well, it started in October the 1st. Fucking slippy. Yeah, so I'm heading towards there and I'm just going to check the River Ystrad. I was I went to the shoot a few days ago, and the river was quite high, and recently we've been having the heavy rain and these storms and that, so I'm just going to see what the river levels are like. Difficult to walk through this field. It's quite a slope, but it's fucking slippy. Anyway, keep going. Hey, in the distance there, that's Lower Denbigh, Clwydyn Range behind it. That's the Gwyniau. I've just come through now. Probably just make out a bit of the castle at the top there, and the flag. Anyway, this is the direction I'm heading on a lovely day. As I say, checking out the river levels, see what's happening. The River Ystrad, or the Afon Ystrad, as its proper name. Afon is Welsh for river, so Afon Ystrad. And check out pheasant shoot, see what's happening. I love walking in the rain. I just love it. There's just something about it. Some people, when they plan a walk or whatever, you know, they say, pick a nice day, but I love it. When I go on my mountain climbs and mountain walks, and the worse the weather is, the more I like it. It can be absolutely a whiteout when I'm on the mountains, but well, I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I know a lot about land navigation. You know, I just will not get lost anywhere as long as I got a compass and a map. I specialise in land navigation. Anyway, it's not too bad at the moment. It's wet, it's rainy, it's like drizzly, but they are promising heavy rain later. But you have to bear with me if I'm, you know, not quite in shot or whatever. I got my little waterproof, bomb-proof camera with me today. You know, don't want to bring out an expensive HD, well, this is a HD actually, but you know, a normal camcorder, because this fucking weather, it'll fuck it up. But this thing doesn't matter. As I say, it's waterproof and bomb-proof, and so that's what I got with me today. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm not, you know, quite in shot or whatever. A few pheasants around here too. One just took off now. Anyway, keep going. The rain's eased off a bit, but it's still very windy, blowing a gale. I'm just making my way now around the back of the Mental, or the North Wales Hospital. As Denbighites, we don't call it the North Wales Hospital, we just call it the Mental. And I'll just spin the camera around now. Probably make out some of the buildings there. So that's the Mental, or North Wales Hospital. Thought I saw someone in the grounds then, but don't think it was anyone. Anyway, I'm keeping going on this direction. And there's the old, there's the old cricket rugby pavilion where we used to play as kids. As you can see, not much left of it now. It's the top half was all made out of timber, but a few years ago it's burnt down. As I say, we used to play here. I used to spend a lot of time here when I was a kid. That's the rugby field there, and the cricket pitch or cricket field or whatever is behind them trees there. It goes way back. It's quite a big size. So anyway, it's the old pavilion. Right, pretty sheltered from the old wind from here. Still drizzling, but it's quite sheltered here. And just like to say about the mental. There's legal fucking wrangles going on now. Denbigh County Council, recent years, have put a new roof and they've done a lot of renovation work and whatever. And they spent 900 grand on it, just under $1 million. And they sent the bill to the owners. And the owners are refusing to pay. They're refusing to pay up. So they're fucking arguing now between the two of them. And in the meantime, the old mental is just falling to fucking bits. They've only done the front part, you know, the front section of the roof, like, so the rest of it's fucked, absolutely knackered, just falling to bits. And it probably won't be long before that new roof gets nicked. You know, they've climbed up the front section, they nicked the clock. It was an old bloody massive clock, you know, at the top tower, like. They've nicked that, but you know, oh fuck, it's starting to rain now. Anyway, keep going. And just up there, you can just see parts of where the Kye-Dye pigs are. He's got a lot of animals and things in this place. Just passing the, you can smell them. It stinks every time you pass here. And sometimes you can hear them, but you can't see them. I'll just show you now. You can see them rooting for, I don't know what the hell they eat really. They're normally here, but there's no sign of them today. As I say, it stinks. You can smell them. The Kye-Dye, by the way, it's like a vintage museum. It's got old, well, you know, vintage stuff from years gone by, and also what is there, you can see, is the you know, the truck or pickup that they used in the Great Train Robbery, Ronnie Biggs and Co. They've got that there. You can actually see the, you know, the actual truck or wagon that they used. They painted it as well, and you can also see the secret compartment at the back where they stashed the mail bags. So anyway, so if you're ever in Denbigh and you want to see the Great Train Robbers truck that they used, it's in Kye-Dye, which is, well, this is the back of it. It's where the pigsties are and stuff, but there's no sign of them today. Anyway, keep going on my walk. Just passing one of my geocaching sites where I've got one of my caches hidden, which is just by there, by that picnic bench there. Nice little spot. And I've stopped, well, I've archived a lot of my caches. I've got a lot, well, I did have a lot of geocaches hidden around Denbigh and I've also had a few up in the Alwyn Reservoir, Brennig, Llynbrennig, but it's a pain in the fucking ass really. They go missing and fucking whatever. You got to maintain them because you're the cache owner. You have to maintain them, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. I might, you know, archive all my geocaches really, because as I say, it's a fucking pain. You get people fucking moaning, oh, the fucking logbook's wet and all that. You got to fucking go out and do it, and you got a moderator, you know, administrator or whatever you fucking call them. They're on your back, fucking moaning. It's been archived, or it's been, you know, fucking said that it needs maintenance now for fucking 2 months, and you've done fuck all about it. You know, so I think I'll fucking get rid of all my caches. I like searching for them. You know, it's good, great fun. But if you've actually got, okay, if you've just got 1 or 2, but I think I got a bit carried away, and I fucking got, I think I've about 20, something like that. But I haven't now, as I say, I've archived a lot, but I think I just might get rid of the whole fucking lot. It's a pain in the ass really. Anyway, the rain's fucking coming down again now. Just heading up this hill to the main road, and then I'll be turning off towards the pheasant shoot. See what's going on. And this is the reason why I've got my waterproof camera with me today. It's fucking pissing down. Wind's not that bad, but very wet. Anyway, I'm just leaving the main road now. Just well, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, something like that, and then I'll be at the local shoot. Well, that's the Afon Ystrad, and nearly fucking fell on my arse then. As I say, that's the Afon Ystrad. Pretty high, but I've seen it much worse. And to be honest, I thought it would be a lot higher than that today after the rains that we've had. But it's not too bad really. As I say, I've seen it much worse than that. Wind's picking up a bit. And just on the right here is the ruin of Dr. Johnson's cottage, hidden away in the trees here. The old ruin of Dr. Samuel Johnson. Might be a good place to do a ghost hunt, you never know. Might be haunted. And just in front of me there is another one of the pheasant drives. There's a pheasant there. Masters of camouflage. Is he going to take flight or what? Walk towards him, see what he'll do. Try and flush him out. There's a couple there too. Now they prefer to run, these pheasants. They only take flight as a last resort. Look at him running away. Lazy bastards. Unless you know, startle them, like, you know, you're suddenly walking along and they haven't seen you till the last second, then they'll, like that, they'll take flight. But they just prefer to run. Anyway, I'll leave them alone. You can see here there's stand 3. And that's where the birds will be coming from. There. You've got plenty of time to shoot them. But I don't know if you can hear me, it's windy as fuck. But as I say, you've got plenty of time to shoot them, but they are very high birds. You can't see it from here, the zoom on this camera is not much cop, but there's a pile of pheasants over there, 20, 30, they haven't seen me yet because they're just standing there. As soon as they see me they'll scatter. That's Johnny Mons, or Dr. Johnson's monument, but we just call it Johnny Mons. A lot of pheasants around here too, running away. Brightening up, still breezy, but it's brightening up. Right, I'm just passing Gwynonnog Hall, and behind this wall here is the Beatrix Potter Garden. Beatrix Potter, that the author used to come and stay here at Gwynonnog or something like that. I'm not sure of the full history myself, but it's something to do with Beatrix Potter used to be here. Can't see much through the yeah, can't see much, but anyway, that's the Beatrix Potter Garden, which is Gwynonnog Hall, which I'm just passing now. Brightened up, but still drizzly now and again, very windy. view of Denbigh from here. As you can probably hear, well, you may not be able to hear me because it's really breezy, really windy at the moment. Nice and dry, but windy. And there's the NWH, or a mental. Right, I'm back in the Gwynion, and just to the side here is the Goblin Tower. Or I should say, haunted Goblin Tower. Anyway, just got to make my way up to the castle now, just a short walk where I'm parked up, and that'll be the end of the walk. So, thanks for joining me on my rainy, windy walk vlog. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again.